I would describe this game as, imagine Mortal Kombat 1, 2, and 3, your favorite features of those 3 titles, favorite characters, favorite arenas, and all presented with the most advanced graphics engines that we've ever had in one of our Mortal Kombat games. Put that all together and it feels like a Mortal Kombat game from the 90s, and that's the response that we've been getting from people, is they're so excited about the nostalgia memories that they have from the 90s and playing the early Mortal Kombat games. You know, I think Mortal Kombat vs. DC being a T-rated game started a lot of people talking about, well, what would they like to see in, you know, their ideal Mortal Kombat game. And, you know, we started listening to, you know, I have a Twitter account, we have blogs, we have all that stuff. And the 3 things that we heard were they wanted to see an M-rated presentation, they wanted to see a deeper fighting engine, and of course they wanted fatalities. And so that was our goal. That was what we decided that was going to be our marching orders from this point on. It really actually turned out just to be a kind of full circle return to Mortal Kombat classic 2D fighting mechanics and the fatalities that people love. We actually model our characters with insides, and so everybody's got lungs, a heart, bones, a liver, and all that. And so as anybody who would hear that, there's a lot of creative stuff you can come up with in terms of special moves, fatalities, and all that. And it really opened the door for a lot more creative presentation of the game. X-Ray is kind of like this kind of crazy super move that does actually internal damage to your character. So when you hit somebody, the skin kind of peels away and you get this kind of like CSI look of something, and you see bones breaking and, you know, livers being crushed and all that. And it really kind of brings like a new level of presentation to the brutal combat. Mortal Kombat's always been something that we've wanted to be an accessible fighting game. We want as many people to be able to kind of enjoy it. And this game is actually probably our most aggressive approach in terms of hardcore features. We put a lot of layers in there that the hardcore fighting game player is looking for. So I believe that this is going to really serve both audiences really strongly. Well, I always consider at this point Mortal Kombat isn't something that we own. It's kind of like the public's, and we're just kind of giving people what they want, you know. So it really kind of has its own life. It's become, you know, movie, TV show, comic books, and it has its own pulse at this point. So we're just kind of along for the ride at this point. If everything you loved in the first 3 Mortal Kombat games, imagine that all bundled together. The latest technology, fatalities that you're looking for, that's all part of Mortal Kombat. It's coming out in spring of 2011.